Many claim that there is this magical root that can boost libido, increase stamina, and improve mood. It improves performance both in and out the bedroom. Maca Root has been growing in popularity by the day, skyrocketing its sales, hitting the mass market. But is this adaptogen really the key to reducing anxiety, improving mood, and relieving stress? Is this really a natural testosterone booster that increases strength, stamina, and athletic performance? Maca Root is native to Peru mountains, so it's also called a Peruvian ginseng. It's a natural remedy that has been taken as a food or medication by Peruvians, I guess it started. It has been cultivated for more than 2,000 years by the Andean people. It's actually in the family of cruciferous vegetables. You could say it's the cousin to cauliflower and broccoli and things like this, but it's a very potent root with a lot of nutrients that are believed to have different medicinal properties. Nutritionally, maca is quite rich in fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals. But since you're not just gonna eat it like a food, this first few don't matter. What matters in terms of maca is actually its bioactive compounds, which are known to possess potentially all of these medicinal properties. Some of those I can't pronounce, so let's go and try it out. Macamides, macaridins, alkaloids, and glycosinolates. Not a chemist, but pretty sure I'm quite there with the names. So there are 3 types of maca you should know about, and that's the yellow maca, black maca, and red maca. And these in ancient times in history have been known to have different properties and used for different things. So the yellow maca is the natural hormone balancer. It's like the in-between kind of thing that most people consume. Then you have the black maca, which represent male fertility and masculine energy. Then you have the red maca, which represents feminine energy and has been used to boost libido in women. One thing we should note is most of these benefits are potential at best and not conclusive or strong, especially in humans. Like the science when it comes to maca is quite weak in humans, and there's not a large data set which we can derive strong conclusions from. The thing is, most of these studies are either small or they're funded and sponsored by the companies that actually sell maca. So I don't know how much you can trust each of those. However, on the subjective sides, a lot of people report positive things about maca, which is partially one of the reasons why it hit the mass market and grown in popularity so much. Okay? Just a thing to note. Let's go into the research. First is stress relief and mood improvement. So adaptogens in general work in the body to help it to adapt to stress better. Maca shares these properties as it is a potent adaptogen. So experts believe it interacts with a HPA axis, which if you're not a scientist doesn't really make a lot of sense, mean much, but essentially maca provides, as other adaptogens, a small stressor to the body to which we can, on an endocrine level, through secretion of different hormones, learn to fight that stress better, manage it so we become a bit more resilient to stress. Part of these adaptogens work also stimulatory, which sort of makes us feel less of the stressors. The sensitivity is down, and this prolongs the phase of resistance to stress and eventually leads to a thing called homeostasis, where we are in a sort of equilibrium, a balance, if you will, where we can fight and manage stress better. On the other hand, when it comes to stress relief, a lot of adaptogens may help reduce cortisol, but maca is only proven to reduce cortisol in rats. In postmenopausal women, maca at 3.5 grams daily help to manage stress and reduce anxiety and depressive symptoms without affecting estrogenic or androgenic hormones. Number 2 is potential boost in energy and increase in stamina or athletic performance. So the theory of energy boosting properties of maca lie in its ability to potentially balance or increase thyroid hormones. And if you know anything about the T hormones, is they control metabolic rate. Increase in metabolic rate means we burn more calories and we can expend more energy. So if you just translate this to athletic endeavors and performance, higher metabolism, greater energy expenditure, greater athletic performance, right? There is a connection. And I want to say, I am quite keen on exploring maca's effects on energy, although it's quite hard to quantify what increases energy, because a lot of that energy increase is actually stress reduction and fatigue reduction, so we do feel better. It's not that it necessarily does something on a mitochondrial or cellular level to boost energy, right? One of the adaptogens that really stood out, aside from Eleuthero for energy properties, to me in personal experience, was maca, and that's why I was keen on exploring this connection. So in terms of exercise performance, maca supplementation in trained cyclists improved 40-kilometer cycling time performance, but part of this athletic performance improvement is hypothesized to be due to its ability to buffer up lactic acid better, to improve circulation, reduce inflammation, and encourage just energy metabolism in the muscle. So the third one you all want to know about is, does maca raise libido, testosterone, and fertility? So as biased as I was and wanted to write on my blog about how maca raises testosterone levels, there just is not data to back that up. And if you have found some and you are eating maca to raise testosterone, please link it down in the comments. Few hypothesize that maca can raise libido, mostly because it contains nutrients such as B vitamins and zinc that are crucial in creating these sex hormones. Reduction of stress and adrenal support also helps us feel more energetic because less fatigue and stress is present, so that kind of increases our satisfaction level to a sense, right? So there is some evidence in terms of increasing fertility in males, as maca has been shown to increase sperm concentration, sperm motility, and count. Now, in a 12-week study, maca at 1.5 to 3 grams showed an increase in sexual desire without affecting serum testosterone and estradiol levels. The evidence of maca boosting libido in women is there, but it's in a very specific subgroup in a very small population, which is postmenopausal women, which already have lower levels of estrogen and have certain mood issues. It's very hard to say that we can translate this to a healthy 24-year-old male, right? A 2015 study showed improved libido after 12 weeks of Maca Root supplementation at 3 milligrams daily. So let's make a quick comparison between the subjective and the rational. The science is quite weak in terms of maca boosting libido and fertility, except in a specific subgroup of populations, whereas the subjective side is quite powerful. Especially in my experience, maca is one of the top adaptogens that I'd use to boost energy, mask fatigue, increase libido, although it's always important to note that you should be focusing on your sleep, nutrition, and fitness as primary ways to increase energy and feel better. And nonetheless, maca is one of the few adaptogens that stood out, again like Eleuthero or rhodiola, that was, in my own experience, very potent in this boosting libido, increasing energy levels, and promoting locomotion and action in life, because I felt certainly more motivated afterwards. Forms and how to take it. So there are 3 ways to take maca: capsules, powders, and extracts. The extracts are a more concentrated version of the bioactive compounds found in maca, but most people prefer maca capsules that they have alongside food. My personal favorite is powder form, as I can add it to my favorite protein shakes. Maca actually tastes quite amazing. I couldn't pinpoint down the exact taste, but you have to try it and smell it for yourself. It's like cocoa, coffee, and chili had a baby, and that baby had a bit of acidity. So there's that nice chocolatey flavor and a little kick of acid, and I really love the taste. The standard dose is 1.5 grams to 3 grams on a daily basis, and you can also experiment with maca by adding it to your coffee. If you mix it well, it can taste amazing. That's all I have for you maca lovers today. Stay vital, stay healthy, stay vibrant. See you in the next one. Bye.